Are you ready, Goku?
Mm-hmm.
Hi guys, Elvis X from the Never Skim community, and once again the one playing is...
Manslayergoku.
We're also here with...
Yes.
That's sad.
Hi.
Alright, we're here with Super Castlevania 4, the last game in this collection that we haven't done yet. Take it away, Goku.
Super Castlevania 4, 1991 Super NES. Evil lurks in the darkness in the small town and country of Transylvania. There is a legend which says that every 100 years the force of good mysteriously becomes weak, and the forces of evil gain a foothold over into our world. The evil manifests themselves into the form of one of the most feared creatures to roam the earth, the vampire Dracula. Every 100 years, Dracula is revived and grows stronger and stronger. His goal is to turn all humanity into creatures of darkness, to be ruled under his iron fist. He has appeared in this world many times, and there are many people who fear that in his next appearance, he may be unstoppable. There is one group that always been around to see Dracula is defeated, the Belmont Family. For generations, the Belmont have passed along the secrets and skills of vampire hunting to the eldest child of the family. While many of the Belmonts have lived peacefully lives without encountering Dracula, they remain prepared. There are occasional skepticisms with lesser monsters, but the Belmont clan has always emerged victorious. Now 100 years have passed since the last battle between Dracula and the Belmonts. Transylvanians are reporting mysterious sightings of odd creatures appearing under the cover of darkness. As spring approaches, the citizens prepare for a traditional celebration. Unbeknownst to them, an evil group of people is holding a ceremony in the old destroyed abbey outside of town, attempting to revive the Prince of Darkness. As they carry out the ritual, a dark cloud descends over the countryside. The sinister group surges itself into a frenzy of mysterious chanting and pagan dancing. Then lightning strikes the abbey, the ground bucks under their feet, and the abbey walls shudder. Once again, Dracula is revived. It is time once again for Simon Belmont to call forth his powers of good to aid him in his battle. Armed with the magical whip, his courage, and the centuries-old knowledge of Belmont family training, he sets forth on his mission.
Alright, this one does have a strong text opening. Let's see if we can, when we boot it up.
So they perform the ritual of engagement, huh?
Yeah, sure.
I'm still thinking.
Trophy!
Classic.
Castlevania Connoisseur. Play all Castlevania games.
Yay!
Ooh.
Okay, display setting. Pixel perfect. Frame. There, where's not no black box at the end.
That logo used to mean something great, and now it just means death.
It just means the fallen product reeks of failure.
This intro still holds up decently well, too.
This logo used to mean something. Now it just means failure. Just like the previous logo.
Every 100 years, the forces of good... What? Mysteriously start... I already read this from the beginning!
Yeah,
To
it's
weaken...
the same thing.
Thus the power of Dracula starts to revive itself. His power grows.
It's
Stronger and
slightly different.
stronger.
Yeah, it's slightly
Every
different.
100 years. Dracula has revived many times. However, his sinister actions have been constantly thwarted by the Belmont family.
Yeah, they are assholes.
It's been 100 years since the last confrontation between Dracula and the Belmont family. But now the sincerity of Transylvania is being threatened by destructive forces.
Darkness.
On a dark and eerie night, Dracula rose from his grave to unleash his destructive power over the countryside. Once again, Simon Belmont is called upon to destroy Dracula with only his whip and courage. He sets out to restore peace to Transylvania. Simon, I knew you would come! Ah.
Why would you get the most useless of the Belmonts?
Well, at least not Christopher. Or
Hey,
Calypso.
at least they fixed it this time and said Transylvania is a country, not a town.
So Simon can fail to kill Dracula for the third time.
You know, this is alternate timeline, so yeah.
Yeah, it's just a remake of Castlevania 1 for a lot of people who don't know.
Okay. Options. Okay. Make sure
That's why it's
everything's right.
called Castlevania 4.
Super Castlevania 4. 1991, made by Konami. I just usually just put Belmont.
You know, it's funny how literally like 5
Belmondo!
years,
There we go.
Belmondo, there we go. It's like 5 years destroyed an entire company's legacy. Konami somehow managed to fuck that up.
I mean, they've already done that. They've already done that easily themselves. I mean,
You figure, look at all the stuff.
Spoken for itself.
Look at all the soccer games are filled with a bunch of microtransactions and all this other stuff.
That's not just on Konami though. The microtransaction age is gaming in general. That's never going away, sadly.
Especially sports games.
Don't mind me, I had to reset because the stupid ass controller kind of fucked up there. Wouldn't move.
That's high.
Now let's try this again. Hopefully the controller doesn't spaz out when I'm trying to jump.
I guess Simon wanted to fail right from the beginning. It's what he does.
Simon does what Nintendo don't.
So, Simon's a failure?
Simon Belmondo.
Yeah.
Are we getting the heist theme from this game's OST? Yes, Castlevania's still as easily one of the best OSTs.
Or so you say, until you get the Lords of Shit.
I said this Castlevania.
Well, yeah, this is Castlevania, that's Lords of Shit.
If they just dropped the Castlevania name and just left it as Lords of Shadow or whatever, that'd be fine, but yeah.
Technically it was. It didn't turn into Castlevania until Konami reached out to the Mercury Steam.
Yeah, I know. That's why Igarashi left. He got fed up because he said he kept trying new ideas and they kept getting rejected. So he's like,
Because they said,
somehow.
these games won't sell any well. Well, look at what Bloodstained did. There's a thing for these kind of type of games, and they don't want to.
Yeah, imagine a competently made game selling well. Who would have thought it?
I guess Konami's allergic to money.
You know, you figured when Bloodstain was coming out, Konami would have actually ported the Igarashi-made games over as a way of slapping them in the face instead of these ones. Like, they couldn't even do that right.
Yeah,
well, technically, Castlevania Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood are Igarashi's babies.
Okay, yeah. That's true. So we got those two, but the rest of them, he had hardly any involvement in it.
I mean, Konami are masters of failing. I mean, there hasn't been a Silent Hill game since Silent Hill 3.
Some people like 4, though.
It's still not a Silent Hill game. There's a game that wasn't Silent Hill that was just given a name later. It's still better than everything that came after it, but still not a Silent Hill game, technically.
No. Still see a lot of people that say Silent Hill 4
Okay,
is
fine.
bad.
It's less of a Silent Hill game than Homecoming. We started Pyramid Head. Oh, you know, that's the only thing that matters from Silent Hill.
Wait a minute. Which is less of a Silent Hill game than Homecoming?
Silent Hill 4?
That's completely bullshit, and you know it.
All does 4 have Pyramid Head? No! And we all know only the canon Silent Hill games have Pyramid Head. Because that's how Konami thinks. I mean...
Now, when I go watch Silent Hill Revelations...
Homecoming's still more playable than Downpour, though.
But what's worse, Downpour or Silent Hill Revelations?
Whoa, how many things with Revelations in the title is actually good?
I know there's at least a couple of things, it's the sad part.
Resident Evil Revelations 2...
Well, both of those are not that bad, though.
Well, I'm saying 2 is what I would call a good game. 1 is held back by being a handheld game.
Ow!
And
What?
episodic at that. Oh, apparently you were being raided by some garbage.
Oh, thank you! Hi, people! Thank you, Zombie Pirate Ninja. That's awesome of you.
It's a ZPN raid. But you better hide your money if they might.
I'll die.
The money don't.
The zombies are coming.
I mean, you do already live in Florida, so.
I will slap you.
Okay, I do know the boss is right here.
Kick its ass, Goku. So how's everyone doing? Oh my god, die, look at this!
I agree. Castlevania does got some good music.
Yeah, it does.
Or at least it used to. I mean, who would have thought a good composer would make
Stage 2.
Let's see where we're at now.
It doesn't say the stage names, it says Stage 2.
Yeah, that's right. This one doesn't have stage names.
And of course, just make a safe state right here, just in case if nothing goes my way.
You've had terrible luck with a lot of these games as we've gone through them.
Oh, I used to play this like non-stop for the Super Nintendo, but kind of lost my luster with the reflexes over the years. All that matters is I actually finally beat Castlevania 3 on the live stream.
Yep, that's there in the VOD. It's preserved forever.
Don't you mean the highlights now?
I'd say they don't make games like this anymore, but we did just get Bloodstained.
I mean, you say they don't
so.
make games like this anymore, but that's like 90% of all indie games now, 2D platformers.
Yeah, and you have to sift through the average ones to find the really, really good ones.
I mean, all of them are really, really good. The other problem is there's...
You know, the only one they kind of forgot in this collection was Dracula X.
Yeah. My guess is it's because Rondo of Blood is in the other collection, and they figure those games are so similar, there's not much point.
Not really. It's totally different. Dracula
Also,
X, they take a lot of crap out.
Yeah, but clearly, clearly the best one is Castlevania 2.
which one?
Yeah, there's two Castlevania
Yes.
2s. There's a GBA one, then there's an NES one. I mean GB.
Man, those are some bad graphics for the GBA.
Well, technically, it works on the Game Boy Advance SP, the normal tapes, but yeah.
You gotta love how this game says that Castlevania The Adventure and Belmont's Revenge were on the GBA. They came out like 10 to 12 years before the GBA even existed. They were sent back from the future.
Go away, knife.
With the knife, man! You need it.
I love this one because you can hold your whip and it dangles.
I think Richter is the only other Belmont that does that too in the future.
Unless Julius does, we don't know about that. Because never got a game with him. Supposedly in 1999 he killed that boy.
Yep. Then again,
Oh,
he
hi,
could've
Medusa.
lied. I don't know,
Bye,
guys,
Medusa.
is that your waifu?
Wow, got one health bar left. Am I going to make it through this with one little health? Let's find out.
Come on, you got this, Goku. So, people in chat, what's your favorite Castlevania game? No one's gonna say Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, you tell yourself that. Oh, my favorite Castlevania game is Bloodstained. Oh, wait.
You know, I bet you that was the next Castlevania title anyways, in Igarashi's mind.
Castlevania Ritual of the Night.
Yeah, something like that. Stage 3. Oh yeah, the cave. Oh, supposedly Ninja Party said just spent 3 hours streaming a board game. Got a lot to break down before bed. Didn't expect that at all.
Damn.
Yeah, some of those board games have a lot of pieces.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a save state right here just in case of something. Just in case of something doesn't go. Yes, I know people back in the day. Yes, I did beat this without save states, but this is time is now.
Hi, if it exists, you might as well use it. It's not cheating.
Well, some people think it does. The hardcore Castlevania fandom. Yeah, I like to see them beat Castlevania 2, Simon's Curse, or Belmont's Curse, whatever the hell it is. Simon's Quest.
Yeah.
That game's not even hard, it's just kind of
I'm sure
boring.
there's someone out here there who speedruns that. I mean, if I speedrun of any game, well, except for fighting games, for the most part.
God, does that mean there's a speed run of Hong Kong 97?
Yeah, sure.
Or my personal favorite speed run, Desert Bus.
Yeah, Ninja said I beat the first 3 and Sawton. Yeah, Rondo of Blood takes place before Sawton.
Yeah, Rondo of Blood is also really good. It's hard as hell, but it's really good.
Yes, it is. But here's a little trick. If you save Maria, it makes the game even a hell lot easier. Because she can kill the monsters real faster than what Richter can.
She's not broken or anything.
Well, it's what you call the power of Moe, apparently.
Yeah, for
Don't
the
you know
longest
how it
time, they
works,
never
guy?
brought Rondo of Blood over here.
One hand crushes in the way.
Yeah, the only way to play Rondo of Blood was Dracula X Chronicles on the PSP, at least officially, back in 07.
Yeah. Then they finally made a better port.
I don't know why they didn't just port Dracula X Chronicles in that collection from last year.
I mean, if you want to be technical, the way Simon's Quest went, it could be considered a precursor to what eventually Sawton became.
Yeah, it definitely was, because it has RPG mechanics, and you could see what they were trying to do. We have to get abilities for...
Poor implementations, all the games can say that today. All the loot boxes are not ideas, it's just bad game design.
Yeah, loot boxes are assholes, basically. As are on-disc DLC.
DLC's never
Now
gonna
you
go
Namco.
anywhere, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh, man, Namco is one of the worst people on this DLC. I think everyone knows about the Tira fiasco last year with Soul Calibur 6. I was so pissed about that.
I mean, Soul Calibur 6 isn't dead, we're getting Season 2.
Soul Calibur 6 is a great game. I just think the way they handled the DLC was bullshit.
Yeah, I know, you're still waiting on Soul Calibur 3 on HD.
Son of a monkey's monkey butt.
Well, to be fair, it was, I think, the first time you died.
Well, technically I can say I've beat Castlevania 1, 2, 3, 4, Sawton, Rondo of Blood, the Game Boy ones, the GBA ones, the DS ones. There's too many games though. say off the bat for the Castlevanias for the Game Boys and the DSs and stuff like that.
I mean, don't forget Bloodstained Curse of the Moon.
Yeah, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. That was a nice game. I wish it wasn't considered Castlevania, but yeah, but
it is the only Castlevania we're getting now. It just has a different name.
Yeah, Igarashi said he's got sequels upon sequels planned out for that.
Hey, that's not true. We got the Castlevania anime, and that's truer to Castlevania than Konami's been in years.
Well, Konami's not behind it. They're only allowing them to do it.
Yeah.
If it was done by Konami, it would be as good
Disasters.
as Contra.
They would microtransaction the anime.
That's quite impressive.
Oh, you see, here's how it works. You would have to play a loot box slot machine in order to get new episodes of the anime, and if you're unlucky, you could end up getting a repeat episode.
Oh god. That'd be so stupid.
Don't give them any ideas.
Well, new season of Castlevania's next year.
Or is it?
Of course, I can't remember these flom blocks.
Game over. Belmondo can't smile.
Die! Simon Belmondo!
Yeah. He is a Belmondo. Those stupid crits. I mean, hey, we still got technically all the same enemies back in Ritual of the Night.
Oh yeah, instead of Medusa heads, isn't it Duahan heads?
Is there a dual hammer? I mean, there's a dual hammer and then there's a dual hammer head. They even have the yellow ones. Everyone's favorite. Who doesn't love getting petrified, am I right?
Those assholes, I think, were introduced in Satan. Everyone's favorite Castlevania 64.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I did beat them 2 games too for the 64. Forgot about them.
Oh my god, that game, man. It's so awful. You just can't stop playing it. Then of course... What? Well, no, Lament of Innocence and Curse of Darkness are okay. They just came out at the worst possible times.
And yes, I have beat the other Castlevanias for the Super, PlayStation 2s.
Yeah, so
Lament of Innocence and Curse of Darkness.
Yeah, those games are fine. It's just, like on the PS2 they got killed by DMC3 and God of War, and then on the Xbox they got killed by Ninja Gaiden. So, those games were fucked all the way around. Ironically, if they'd come out on the GameCube exclusively, they probably would have done much better.
But that was then. This is now. It would have been dead eventually. It is